Welcome to the visualization meditation. Wherever you are, find a comfortable seat or find a space where you feel comfortable laying down on your back or your belly. Either way, just be comfortable. Ideally, your space is a decent temperature, not too loud or distracting. Go ahead and resume any position that you would like. Maybe get out some wiggles, maybe itch your head or hair. And once you get your wiggles out, find a sense of peace and relaxation and stillness. If you're sitting, think tall spine, tucking your chin into your chest. If you're laying down, maybe you feel your shoulder and your back feel supported by the ground or wherever you're laying down. If you have tightness in the lower back and you're laying down, feel free to plant your feet behind your glutes or your butt. And if you're laying on your belly, go ahead and rest your right or left cheek to the ground or pillow. Start to become aware of your environment. Try to do this with your eyes closed, taking in the smells of your environment, the sounds of your environment. Begin to just become aware of your breath. Just that you're breathing, no judgment here, no changes. Just start to become aware of your breathing. And then notice the temperature of your feet versus your hands, or your belly versus your head. Notice if they're different temperatures. Maybe swallow to relax the throat. And here start to deepen your inhales and your exhales. Taking your inhales through the nose, feeling the belly rise, and exhaling, feeling the belly soften. Perhaps work on making these deep breaths a little bit effortless. Just recognizing that you're taking some deeper breaths. Not counting your breaths, just staying with it. Notice if there's a taste in your mouth. Notice where your hands are and your tongue. Feel yourself getting a little bit heavier. Continuing with your deep breaths. With your eyes closed, visualize yourself at the beach. You're walking onto the soft sand. It's a little tricky for your feet and your ankles. Then as you make your way towards the water, the sand becomes a little bit firmer, maybe a little bit cooler, and you decide to take a seat. As you sit down, you feel the sand shift from beneath you. Feel the breeze on your face. Imagine the sun coming down on your forehead and chest. And maybe you hear the breeze in your ears. The smell of salt is in the air. You hear seagulls and the waves crashing. And you look out onto the ocean, the majestic Atlantic Ocean. It's a rather calm day. The waves are trickling in one by one, and you notice how the sand changes color when it gets wet, maybe a little bit darker. And then your gaze goes out onto the ocean. You also notice some colors of the ocean, how the colors of the wave when it forms is darker, and how when it's about to crash, the peak becomes lighter because the sun is poking through. The waves, the breeze in your ears, the seagulls, are all putting on a little concert just for you, a symphony of sorts. You take a deep breath in. You smell the salt. You feel the humidity. You exhale out. You feel like you're sinking deeper and deeper into the sand. You decide to close your eyes. And you can feel the sun on your eyelids, creating little shapes behind your eyelids as you take in this symphony nature's concert just for you. Here you keep your eyes closed and you try to picture what the sand looks like when it's wet. Every little detail you can remember. How the tones of the sand changes, how sometimes shells come up. And then you try to remember every detail about the waves and the color of the waves as it forms and as it creates a crash. All the little details of the colors, the ripples. Maybe you see some fish. You feel at peace. You feel content. And you feel grateful that nature is putting on all of these shows, sounds and tastes and smells for you. All of this was created for you and for us. And speaking of us, you hear someone walking behind you. Maybe the shells crunch from underneath their feet. And it's someone that you really love. This person is someone that you need right now. And imagine this person sits next to you. And you look over at them and imagine their expression. Do they have a smell? Are they sitting in a certain way? Is their hair styled in a certain way? What clothes are they wearing? Do they have shoes or socks on? Or are they barefoot? And this person looks over at you and they tell you exactly what you need to hear in this very moment. From here, start to deepen your breath. And you start to wiggle toes and fingers. If you're about to go to sleep, feel free to turn off the recording. If you're getting up to do something and you're laying on your back or belly, roll over to your favorite side in the fetal posture. Let the ground hold you for a moment before you press yourself up to seated. You've now completed your visualization meditation.